Greetings. This is Elder Blacklight. Nature versus money. We're talking about what is natural versus what is unnatural. Exchanging uh, or trading something for something don't have to be uh, dealing with commerce. Trading something for something don't have to be profitable. It's the word gifts. You're giving a gift to somebody. Nowadays, if you want to give gifts, you got to have some money, and so you want to give your girlfriend or your man a ring or something, a diamond ring. Well, you have to have some money to get a diamond, a real diamond, and you wrap it up and you give that to the person. But it costs you time and effort, because 9 times out of 10 you got to work for the money. Even if you're stealing it, you working for it. You putting up time and effort and labor. And but not necessarily, it doesn't have to work like that. I mean, you could go and dig in the earth, or however you get diamonds, polish it up, dig in the earth, get a ring. I mean, some gold, make a ring out of it, put the diamond on top of it, and give it to your loved one. And if they wanted to give you something in exchange for that, whatever they deem, that you might like, they give it to you. And it's not really free, but if you got a free time on your hands, free and a lot of energy, that's what you're really giving to the person. You're giving to the person your time and energy. That's real love right there. And they say the best things in life are free. But in this society that we live in, they look at things totally different in this modern day society. So let's say we go back to the root of things. That's how you get the truth. Our culture never was like this culture that we living in now. This culture strictly belongs to the mind that it came out of, and that's the Caucasian's mind. I don't want this culture, but there are those that have been conditioned to love this culture and this society and this corporation they call the United States. They've grown to love it, to worship it, to pledge allegiance to it. And they say they are Christians and Muslims, but the universal love that is supposed to be infused in Christianity and Judaism and Islam is a farce. It's a lie because it's not there. When you look over in the Middle East, the Muslim brothers, some call themselves Shiite, some call themselves Sunni or whatever, they fighting each other. You got the Turks, supposed to be Muslim, they fighting each other. You got the Saudis in cahoots with the United States. They want to fight Iran because it's all about that money, about that cash flow. And the United States is instigating all of this. And so some of the Muslims and whatever, they want to come over here. And they get into a system that's totally opposite from true Islam. And they call themselves Muslim Americans. You know. But the Christians, they don't call themselves Christian Americans. They call themselves Christians. You know. So let's explore that right there for time remaining. Let me remind you that the Bible talks about the war of Armageddon. Then you got the federal government talking about the King Alfred plan. So let us go back even further than that, because this has been in existence for a long time. We're going to go back to Greeks. Well, let's go back to the caves. We could go back further, but we want to go back to the caves because the Caucasians was living in caves for 600 years. And then some people came and got them out of that condition and tried to civilize them. And the Greeks studied these people. Then after they got powerful enough, one named Alexander the Great started conquering these people. And they had a library in a city called Alexandria. And Alexander the Great conquered that library. He was sitting on that library. Then the Romans came, conquered the Greeks, and they sat on the library. And the books were transferred to the Vatican. The reason being because they burnt down the Library of Alexandria. They were jealous of the former landlords and owners, which were black. Then came the Christian Crusades. Then came the Moors. conquered Spain and Europe for 700 years. Then the Inquisitions, Constantine and the Conference of Nice, the Roman Catholic Church, Zionism of the Jews, the New World Order, slavery, prisoners of war of the black man, Washington, D.C., London, City Nation, the Vatican Nation, Jerusalem, the War of Armageddon has been escalated. Then you got what's going on now. So stay glued to the tube, and we're going to continue on with building on black power.